author of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and James and the Giant Peach. And the unique vision.
What did you do to your hair?
Of director Danny DeVito comes the story of every kid's right to stand tall, no matter how small.
Welcome back to the Nerdy Grail and welcome to a brand new unboxing here on my channel. Now in front of me I have got my Roald Dahl Matilda the Musical Blu-ray starring Alicia Weir, which came out in 2023, which is a fantastic movie. So if you haven't seen this, please check it out because it was a lot of fun, really good, and Alicia Weir does a fantastic job as Matilda Wormwood, and I loved all the songs, just everything about this was brilliant. But this isn't the film that we are going to be talking about in today's video, but we are going to be talking about something extremely similar. Because in today's video, I am going to be unboxing the 4K Steelbook for the 1996 movie Matilda, starring Mara Wilson as Matilda Wormwood, the one that has Danny DeVito as Harry Wormwood as well. I remember watching this movie years and years ago. I've only watched it once or twice. I didn't expect it to get a 4K Steelbook release, but when it was announced via HMV, I thought, that sounds quite interesting. And I thought, since I recently watched the Matilda the Musical, I thought I'd pick it up and maybe I could do like a comparison video in the future on the two Matildas, so stay tuned for that. So obviously Matilda, based on the 1998 book by Roald Dahl himself. But let's waste no more time because I do have a parcel here from HMV to unbox. So stay tuned as I get my handy dandy scissors and we unbox the 1996 version of Matilda. So let's get into this unboxing then for Matilda 1996. So if I just pull the tab away, open the box and pull the steelbook out, leave the cardboard box to one side, and have a quick little mini inspection to start with to see if I notice anything in particular. I'm thinking it's okay. Just checking, it sounded like there potentially could be a loose disc in here. But this is the Matilda, I was about to say the Matilda, the musical steelbook there. No, just Matilda 1996 steelbook. Although I would like them to release the Matilda the musical on steelbook. That would be very nice to go with this version. But I ordered this from HMV and it does look really nice. Really sets the tone and the theme of the movie as well. All the magical things going on around Matilda with all the characters in the background. Then there is the spine. You'll get a better look at that when I take it out of the shrink wrap. It just says Matilda. I think the red text on the purple background isn't the best, if I'm honest, but hey-ho. Then there is the back with all the special features on the Blu-ray and the 4K, which I'll read out some of those for you. So on the 4K disc, you've got commentary with director Danny DeVito and the theatrical trailer. Then on the Blu-ray disc, you've got Afternoon Tea, A Very Magical Matilda Reunion, Matilda's Movie Magic, A Children's Guide to Good Manners, Escape to the Library, and My Movie About Making Matilda by Mara Wilson, which is really nice. Like I said, I do like this steelbook. It does look really nice. And then on the top, it says Matilda. And one more look, there is the back of the steelbook. So let us take it out of the shrink wrap and see what it looks like inside and see if we've got any damage or scratches or anything like that. Because I always say it every single time I do an unboxing. Are we going to get a dent and scratch-free steelbook? You know, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And the first thing I've noticed after taking the shrink wrap off is this time the J-card is the flimsy paper one, but it's also held on with sellotape, which I don't mind it being held on with sellotape, but it also makes it very finicky when you want to take the J-card off because I'm always worried about ripping it. But no, this one is peeled away quite nicely, and then I can just peel away the bottom. So quickly show you, that is the J-card, which I potentially will keep on the steelbook. If not, I will just put it inside the steelbook, tucked away, because I don't throw these away, I do keep these. So pop that to one side. Now let's have a proper inspection of the steelbook, which on first glance, the front cover seems fine. The spine is free of spine slashes, and the back is practically mint. There's a tiny little ding at the top, but you can barely notice it. So no, that's practically a mint Steelbook. So there is the front cover with some of the different characters like Matilda and Harry Wormwood and Miss Trunchbull. I love this version of Miss Trunchbull. She is terrifying. But also the version in the Matilda the musical as well with Alicia Weir is really good as well. But I vaguely remember this one, well, not vaguely, I remember this one a little bit more than that one. But really, really nice. I love all the dolls and all the books flying around. What looks like, yeah, milk carton and little tablets and all sorts flying all over the place. It's really, really neat. I quite like that. And then there is the spine again, which simply says Matilda. And then there is the back, which is outside of the school. And you can see all the kids lining up in order with Miss Trunchbull standing there at the doors ready to greet them in or tell them off or, you know, do whatever Miss Trunchbull does. Then if we open up the Steelbook, it is a 2-disc set, Blu-ray and 4K. The internal side of the Steelbook, we've got some nice images of different items. You know, like you've got obviously Danny DeVito's character, you've got Mara's character, you just got all the different main characters, and then you just got a couple of items from the movie itself, like a doll, like the headband, you know, cereal, books, TV, the chocolate cake. The famous chocolate cake that Miss Trunchbull feeds to one of the children, says you've got to eat all the cake. There is the full wraparound of the Steelbook. I'm looking forward to rewatching this again because, like I said, it's been a fair few years since I've watched this one. So the one that's more in my head is the musical one. So I'd like to sit down and watch this one again. But that is the full wraparound. And then the discs. The Blu-ray disc looks like this, which I'm fairly certain that is the disc art from the original Blu-ray release. I could be wrong, because I don't actually own the original Blu-ray release, but I vaguely feel like I've seen this before. But either way, that is the Blu-ray disc art. And then the 4K disc art is a nice picture of Matilda in the purple background that you get on the front of the Steelbook. So that's the 4K disc. And the Blu-ray discs side by side. Really, really nice. There we go. For Matilda. So if I just pop those away so you can see what they look like inside the Steelbook. And I said I thought there was a loose disc. There wasn't. But there we are. So that is what it looks like with the discs inside. Really, really nice. And then one more time, there is the full wraparound of the Steelbook. So if I close that up, pop it back into the old J card. Oop, I was about to put that in upside down. There we are. Boom. And boom. There we go. So, Matilda, 1996 movie starring Mara Wilson. I hope you did enjoy this little unboxing of the Matilda 4K Steelbook unboxing. Like I said, I also recommend checking out the Matilda musical as well, because this is also a really, really good movie. But I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like it by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below what version of Matilda is your favourite, and have you picked up the latest 4K Steelbook release of the movie from the 90s. And subscribe if you are new. But for now, this is the Nerdy Grail signing off. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.